Good morning, friends. I've got a fun, inspiring, and creative flow for you today that will help you shape and strengthen everything in your midsection. So your abs, your low back, your hips, and your glutes. This is such a great way to start the day because we're directing breath and energy to all of the core areas of the body responsible for digestion and for immune function. And we're strengthening the core muscles, which help prevent and relieve things like low back pain, sciatica and sciatica pain, and hip pain. And we're really just giving our spine the support it needs for healthy alignment. So unroll your mat and let's start our day together with something sweet and supportive for your whole being. Before we begin, just take a moment and click the subscribe button if you could. And if you enjoy my classes, then please check out my Patreon site. Patreon is a way for you to support the making of these videos. And it gets you access to special live stream events that I do a couple times a month over there. I post full 1-hour classes now, and we're doing a book club. So it's a really fun community, and it really helps to support me. If you're a patron already, thank you. And if not, check it out when you have some time. Today is a flow class, no props necessary, but if you have anything that helps to support you and make your practice more comfortable, blankets, blocks, pillows, or blockets, whatever those are, bring them to the party, use them, and highly recommend props, okay? Find your way to a seat, comfortable seat. You know, you can sit with legs crossed, you can sit any way that feels comfortable and grounded. Feel the earth beneath you, and then close your eyes. And inhale through the nose. Big breath in. Lift the shoulders up toward the ears. Open mouth, exhale. One more just like that. Great big breath in. Shoulders lift. Open mouth, exhale. Shoulders melt. Let's come into a nice relaxed breath in and out through your nose. We'll take a few sweet moments here to find some space, clarity. Welcome yourself to this moment. Bring a soft awareness to your breath and just let each exhale help to release any tension, any tightness in the upper body. Relax across your brow and your forehead. Relax the muscles around your eyes and your cheeks. And relax your tongue and your jaw. Feel as if each exhale is dissolving any tension, any tightness, letting go. As you inhale slowly, blink your eyes open. Let's take a big wide leg seat. So take the legs wide enough that you feel a little stretch in the insides of the thighs, but not too much. And we're going to take a nice, easy, gentle forward fold. So just begin to crawl your fingers forward. Lift up through the heart, lift up through the crown of the head. So long spine. And we're not going to take this very deep at all. This is just a nice, easy checking in with the body. So when you feel some stretch in the outsides of the hips, the glutes, just hang out there. Close your eyes. You can straighten the arm and let your head hang heavy. Your toes and your knees are pointed to the sky here. And with each inhale, lengthen through the spine. And with each exhale, deepen a little bit until you find just a little bit of sensation, a little bit of stretch. And stay there and breathe. Inhale, blink your eyes, open, sit up tall. We're going to play with this shape a little bit and deepen into the breath, wake up an internal energy flow with a Kundalini-inspired dynamic wide leg forward fold. It's a mouthful, but it's super fun and it's easy. So I'll demonstrate and then we'll do it together. As you inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky, sit tall. As you exhale, turn over the right leg and fold just deep enough to feel a little bit of a stretch. Inhale, rise up, sweep the hands up, and exhale, fold over the left leg. Again, just a little bit of a stretch, and back to the center, and then we repeat, okay? Here we go. Big breath, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, and exhale, fold. Big, deep, full breaths. You can close the eyes here if it feels sweet and good, or keep them open. And begin to work into your own pace here. If it feels good to go even slower, go even slower. If you want to speed it up a little bit, more dynamic, more breath, then do that. This feels good to me right here. And just relax into each exhale, feeling the hips and the hamstrings open up here. Couple more, you're doing great. And one more to the left. Inhale, rise up. Awesome job. Sweep your legs around. Let's come into tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Curl your toes under and lift your hips. Push back, downward dog. We'll take a few breaths here and pedal your feet. Bend one knee. Draw the opposite heel to the earth. And feel the back lines of the legs lengthen and stretch, especially into the calf, into the heel, the hamstring and glute. And coming to stillness, great big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Bring your feet together. Inhale, take your right foot up to the sky, lifting the heel behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee into the nose, squeeze the knee into the chest. Inhale, take the right heel back up to the sky, three-legged dog. And this time, bend your right knee, stacking the hips open. Let the right foot draw down behind you, deepening into the twist. And as you exhale, right knee comes forward to touch the top of the right tricep. Touch, make contact. Inhale, take that right foot back up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee toward the nose once again, squeeze it in, and this time step through between your hands, low lunge. Bring the back knee down underneath the hips and sweep your hands to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Stay here for a breath or two. So draw the navel softly in toward the spine and lengthen the tailbone down, so you should feel a little stretch in front of that left hip there. Great big breath, reach up. As you exhale, bring the hands down, extend to the right leg, and fold forward, half split. Now you can use blocks for the hands here, if that helps. You want a long spine, so each inhale, lengthen through the spine, and each exhale, fold and deepen into the stretch. Your hips are squarely facing forward here, so notice if your butt has a tendency to stick out to the right, and draw that right hip back toward the back heel. Inhale, halfway lift, bend the front knee once again, ankle under the knee, and lift the back knee, low lunge. And as you exhale, curtsy, left knee behind the right, wing your arms back. Inhale, step to the top of the mat, reach into the sky mountain pose, and bend the knees as we settle into chair pose here. So ease yourself into chair, breath by breath. Let the shoulders relax softly away from the ears. Bend a little bit more into the knees and shift your weight back into the heels. Notice the sensation in the thighs. Breathe into that sensation. It's good. As you inhale, step tall, palms meet overhead and slice right down through the center of the body. Let's take a bow. Top of the mat, halfway lift. Step back plank pose, a nice strong plank. Let's take a moment here in plank. Wrap the elbows in, draw the navel into the spine, firming up your belly. And keeping that firm core, come down to the elbows for forearm plank. So, forearm plank, we're strengthening all of the muscles that support the spine here, the abs, the deep core muscles. Push into the earth with your palms, your forearms, your elbows, and push so much you feel the upper back round a little bit here, and the belly kind of hollows out a little bit. Your thighs are engaged as well. As you inhale, push up to plank pose. As slow as you can, lower all the way down to your belly. You can come to the knees on the descent. Untuck the toes for cobra pose. Slide the hands back, lift the heart. Push the heart forward, draw the shoulders back. Let's open up that upper back. Nice. Exhale, lower. Hips to heels. Child's pose. Let's take a moment in child's pose and find earth, ground. Slow the breath. Come forward into tabletop. Curl your toes and lift your hips. Downward dog. Slowly walk your hands back to your feet. Toe heel, the feet about hip distant apart. Let's take a little fold at the back of the mat. So peace fingers grab the big toes. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. The knees can be a little bent here if that feels better in your low back and hips. And then work on slowly straightening them, bringing more sensation into the hamstrings. As you inhale, halfway lift, bring the hands down to the mat in front of you. Spin the heels in so that the heels touch and the toes are pointed outward. And then bend the knees, lift the heels, but they're still connected. And come to a little kind of frog squat here, which is what we're working into, Kundalini frog squat. So these are really great to build internal energy, deepen the breath, and they also strengthen the core, the glutes, the hips. Good stuff all the way around. I'll demonstrate, and then we'll do them together. So the heels stay connected the whole time, and the hands stay on the mat the whole time. As you inhale, straighten the legs and bring the heart back toward the thighs. And as you exhale, bend the knees and lift the head like that. We'll work at a nice dynamic pace, so it kind of looks like this. Okay, 26 of them. We're going to do 26 together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, big breaths. 9, 10, you're doing great. 11, 12, 13, 14, relax into it. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, getting close. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Let's come down to the squat position, hands on the mat. Nice, tall, long spine. Close your eyes. Breathe and relax. Feel the beat of your heart. Moving energy and breath and light to every cell in your body. Waking up to something new today. More possibility, As you inhale, lift the hips, come into a fold, and then slowly walk your hands back to the top of the mat. Downward dog. Beautiful work. Bring your feet together and take your left heel up to the sky. Three-legged dog. Push through the heel. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze it in. Inhale, lift that left foot again, three-legged dog, and bend the left knee, stacking the hips wide open. Stay here for a breath, letting the left foot pull, gravity pulling down, deepening the twist. And exhale, left knee to the top of the left tricep. Touch way up by the armpit. Inhale, take that heel back up to the sky, three-legged dog. Knee to nose once again, and step through between your hands, low lunge. Bring the back knee down underneath the hips and sweep your hands up to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Settle in, lengthen the tailbone down, relax the shoulders, and find your breath. As you inhale, reach the hands to the sky, and as you exhale, extend that left leg, and the hands come down, fold over the left leg, half splits. Again, hands to the blocks are great if you have blocks. Anything that helps you lengthen your spine. So each inhale, pay attention to lengthening, and each exhale, release, relax, and deepen. You inhale, halfway lift. Bend into the front knee once again and lift the back knee, low lunge, and curtsy. Right knee behind the left. Wing the arms back. Inhale, step tall, mountain pose, reach into the sky, and bend the knees. Let's sink into another chair pose. Again, settle into it. So find the general shape. And then from there, let each exhale help you to sink a little bit deeper until you find that place of balance, right? Ease and effort, that place right in between. Breathe into the sensation. Shift weight back into the heels just a little bit. You got this. Inhale, rise up, palms meet overhead, and slice right down through the center line. Once again, take a bow. Halfway lift. Step way back, a nice long and strong plank pose. Wrap the elbows in. Firm up the belly, and let's come to another forearm plank here. So the elbows underneath the shoulders. Draw the navel in, and then push. Actively push into the mat. Feel the upper back round a little bit, broaden a little bit as the belly kind of makes a concave shape. Breathe. Nice work. Inhale, press up to plank pose, and as slow as you can, lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck the toes for another cobra pose. Hands slide back just a little bit. Push into the heels of the palms, lift the heart. And then grip the mat here and pull the mat towards you. Push your heart forward, gentle squeeze of the shoulder blades. Feel that upper back opening. Exhale, lower. Hips to heels, child's pose. Again, let's reconnect with breath, with earth. Find some grounding here. Inhale, come forward, tabletop curl the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Slowly walk your hands back to your feet. Let's take another forward fold at the back of the mat. So peace fingers grab the big toes. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Couple breaths here. Breathe into the sensation you feel in the back of the hamstrings, maybe even down into the calves. And as you inhale, release the toes, hands to the mat. Spin the heels into touch, bend the knees, and lift your heels. Let's work into another round of frog squats, shall we? All right, you know the drill. You know how they go. So remember, the heels stay connected, and the hands stay on the mat. 26. Here we go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Doing good. 11, 12, 13, 14. We're more than halfway. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Stay with it. 23, 24, 25, and 26. Let's settle down into this little froggy position. Close your eyes. Find your breath. Relax into each exhale. You can walk the hands back toward the heels a little bit to lengthen, grow taller through the spine. Feel everything slowing down, settling down. And lift your hips, fold. Walk your hands back to the top of the mat. Downward dog. Let's take a few breaths here and pedal your feet. Stretch it out. And bring the knees down, and we'll settle into child's pose. Forehead comes down to the mat. Feel the sensation of the mat beneath your fingers, your knees, toes, your forehead, your nose. And feel the earth supporting you, a foundation for your practice, and an anchor point to remain present, connected to what is real, what is true in your life, what is meaningful. Sit back to your heels and sweep your legs around in front. Come all the way to your back. We'll spend a little time opening up the hips here with figure 4. So keep the right foot on the ground, right knee stays bent, and bring the left ankle to the right thigh. Flex the left foot and draw the right knee toward the chest. You can interlace your hands behind the right hamstring or in front of the right shin. And as you exhale, close your eyes and let the shoulders come down toward the mat. Feel your low back and your sacrum lowering down. And then actively lengthen the tailbone forward, as if you're gently pushing your tailbone forward toward the front of the mat. And as you exhale, release the hands, and let's do the other side. Left foot comes down, the right ankle to the left thigh. Flex that right foot and draw the left knee in. Big breath. Open mouth, exhale. Close your eyes and let everything settle. Again, take a moment and just actively lengthen the tailbone toward the front of the mat. It's a gentle, it's a subtle thing, but it helps to deepen the stretch a little bit. As you exhale, release your hands. Bring both feet to the mat and take your feet wide. Bring the knees together to kiss in the middle. And just let the knees wash back and forth a couple times on the mat. We'll work into a supine twist here. So extend the left leg long, right knee stays bent, and then scoot your butt a little bit to the right and let that right knee fall across the body to the left. You can use a cushion or a block underneath the knee if that feels good. Now lift up that left shoulder, scoot it over to the left a little bit, and let both shoulders come down squarely to the mat. Left hand can come on top of the right thigh, and the right hand, you can either reach it out to the side or bend the left knee, grab the top of that left foot. Close your eyes and breathe. Exhale, release the foot if you have it. Roll to your back. Reach your hands overhead in a great big stretch. Breathe, wiggle your fingers and toes. And as you exhale, keep that right leg long, bend the left knee. Let's do the other side. Scoot your butt a little bit to the left. And let the left knee fall across the body to the right. Same options here. You can use a pillow underneath the knee. Lift up your right shoulder. Scoot a little bit to the right. Let both shoulders find the mat. And then the left hand can either reach out to the side or bend the right knee, grab the top of the right foot. Couple breaths here, relax. As you exhale, release the foot if you have it. Roll to your back. Bring your arms to your sides and melt into Savasana. Bring a little movement into your fingers and your toes. Roll your wrists and ankles both directions. As you inhale, reach your hands overhead and stretch. Reach from fingertips to toes. Exhale, draw knees into the chest and roll to your right side. Gently push yourself up to a seat at the top of your mat. Bring palms together at your heart and close your eyes. Let's lift our thumb knuckles to the point between our brow and we bow to one another in light and love. Namaste. Wishing you a beautiful day today. I hope you take some of this sweet energy and spread it around to everyone you meet. I can't wait to see you again soon. Thanks.